Hi folks, just wanted to give you an update on the gaming case mod project, and we've finally managed to get the front of the case cut open, and we've removed the drive bays. Not too bad in the end. I've taken a bit of time just to try and get these straightened out and neatened up a bit. It was cut out with a jigsaw, and then I had to use my rotary tool just to try and neaten things up a little bit and file it. That's probably as good as we're going to get it. You may notice that there's a little bend a bit here. My fears about the structure of the case weren't unfounded. It certainly isn't as strong with the front cut out and the drive bays removed, so we've got to think carefully about that. Might have to put some bracing in or something. At the moment I've got the side panels on because that helps to keep it in shape, and I've not cut the side window out yet because until I've done the front panel. If I cut the side window out of this, it's going to lose more structural integrity. So there we go. I did cut out this, but I don't like it. It's just a mess. I think like cutting something like this out is, plastic is awful to work with, and as I was cutting it, it was melting and fusing back together. It would need tidying up if I was going to use it, but I just don't like it. I just popped it on, and I just thought, well, I'm going to have to put a lot of filler in, and I just felt it's going to look shoddy compared to the rest of the build. So I'm making the new front panel, which is this. This is the back of it. This is basically the lid off an old case, which rather conveniently was just as wide as this case. It was slightly longer, so we just cut a piece off the bottom. Okay, yeah, that's as much as I cut off there. Okay, I cut off the some of the sides. Just remove the pieces of wood. If on a lid piece, obviously, there's another strip here. Oops. There's another strip that goes along here. Yep, which is used to attach the side panel. So I've had to cut that bit off. But if you look, that will fit just nicely on there. Okay, so that will allow us then to cut a hole for the optical drive. I'm just going to go with one optical drive. The area above it will be where we can mount any LEDs or switches that we need, and then the two fans will be in this area here. Okay, well, now we need to do some tidying up on the edges here. This is difficult to cut. I used a hacksaw, which most of the time was fine, but when you start getting to the middle, the hacksaw didn't want to play ball. Couldn't quite get the right angle, so you can see there, look. So that's tidyable. And then what we're going to do is similar to the idea I have for the home theatre PC front panel. I've already cut these. We've just got these wooden strips, which we will attach on, possibly glue on, or even screw on. Use some nice looking screws, and then this will screw through here into the wood. Then you've got something that's removable as well. Okay, and the fans themselves, so this is the back side, somewhere like that. Okay, so you've also got room there to mount the rad as well. It'll just fit in there if you're going to use a rad. As I say, the space for the optical drive at the top. So that's where we are with the front panel. A complete redesign in the end, which has taken some time, and it's going to take a little bit more work to get that tidied up. You can see what I may end up doing as well before we paint this. We may end up putting some filler on these edges and smoothing it out, and then you won't actually be able to tell that it's kind of a piece of wood and a piece of metal. So it'll take some work, but it's definitely going to be worth it. In terms of hard drives and how we might mount them, I did come across this in my box of bits, which is a hard drive caddy, and I'm thinking of just attaching that on the bottom so you can get a hard drive in there. And we'll then be able to get a hard drive probably up in the very top bay as well. I do have some 5 1/4 to 3 1/2 adapters which you can probably put on there. So see if I can get an optical drive. So any old optical will do. So very hard to work one-handed. The optical drive is going to sit in there. That'll give you space for a hard drive, and also, as I say, on the front panel where we can mount all the switches and LEDs. So that will give us enough space then for the rad to mount. Okay, because we're only going to be coming about 1/2 inch forward of that. So we've made some progress. Happy with the progress on it. This is quite an ambitious build for me, really. I've not done anything quite as, I don't know, as big before in terms of the amount of work and the amount of changes that we're doing to the case to get it to look like we want it to. So there we go. And that's the latest progress. It's going to take me some time, as I say, to sort that front panel out. So there'll probably be another vid after I've finally got the front panel sorted. But that's it for now, folks. Thanks very much for your interest, and thanks for watching.